Kayla, what are you doing?
Just trying to make Winnie a blanket. Can you stop, please?
She doesn't need you to tie it. I quit.
Where'd it go? You're kind of strong.
She drags Allie. Fred, you don't want your blanket made?
You couldn't rip it. You're gonna rip your blanket! It's all slobbery now.
She knows it's hers.
We've all seen these wood pallets by Crafter Square at Dollar Tree. I can't wait to show you what I do with them today. It's gonna take you 30 minutes and the outcome is so rustic and amazing. I think you're absolutely gonna love it. Hey everybody, welcome back to Kelly Barlow Creations. If you're new to my channel and you're stopping by for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. Stick around a while by clicking that red button for more crafting on a budget, more everything on a budget videos to come. And if you click it again when the bell appears, YouTube should notify you every time I upload a new video, depending on the option that you choose. Yes, in the drop-down menu of the bell. If you're interested in following me on social media, you can find those links, you guessed it, in the description box below. What have I got going on for you for today? Today I am bringing you a rustic DIY, a rustic farmhouse DIY, using those wood pallets by Crafter Square that Dollar Tree's been carrying for some time now. Have you ever picked them up and just kind of wondered, what am I gonna do with these? These are really cute, I want some, but I don't know what to do with them. Well, today I'm gonna show you what you can do with about 7 of them. It's gonna take you 30 minutes and the outcome is, have I told you, so rustic and farmhouse with an outcome that's amazing that I think you're absolutely gonna love because I love it. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna quit my gabbing, let's jump into it and let's do some Dollar Tree rustic farmhouse DIYing on a budget. Yes, because that's what we do here. Who is today's KB Creations Crafter of the Day? You'll want to stick around to the end of the video to see if it's your creation that's being featured in today's video. I totally said you were going to need 7 of these, didn't I? Nope, I was wrong. You're going to need 8. With 2 of the 8, we're going to leave these handy twine hangers on. If you bought the pallets that don't have the hangers, you're going to need to add a couple hangers onto 2 of them. I'm going to remove the other 6 hangers and, of course, the sticker that Kayla always gives me a hard time about that I leave on. I had to take it off. It was going to show through the palette. Now the fun part, I'm going to show you what I do with these. You're going to start off with the 2 pallets that have the twine hangers, and those are going to go on top, and then one of the pallets that doesn't have a hanger is going to go right there in the middle. You will see that I lined it up so the bottom 2 slats of the top 2 pallets line up with the top 2 slats of that middle pallet. Whoa, I really just said that and I didn't mess it up. I'm going to use some of this wood glue by Super Glue. You can get this in the tools section at Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to place it on the side of the slats here, just like so, to connect these 3 pallets together. With the rest of the pallets, I'm gonna, I guess, build down from that center palette. Instead of building up, we're building down. So I'm gonna take 2 more palettes, and on those top 2 slats, I'm gonna add the glue there just like so, and on the bottom 2, so I'm just gonna leave that center slat without glue. And that's really just preparing us for the next slat that's gonna go at the bottom. So you're just putting the glue on all at one time. And I'm gonna do the same thing to this one, do the bottom 2 slats, leave that center one, and do the top 2. Then I'm just gonna connect these 2 palettes to the bottom slat. But before I connect them, I'm gonna place that center slat there, just like so. And this is how we are going to connect our palettes. And after this, you should have only 2 palettes left, and those bottom 2 palettes are going to connect to the bottom of the center one. I went in with some of the jumbo popsicle sticks. These are by Crafter Square. And because they're thinner, they're easier to cut. I cut them into pieces and just kind of added them to the back where the slats met to reinforce it just a bit, make it a bit more sturdy. You're also gonna need some of these wood clothespins. I'm using the mini ones because that's what I had in my stash. I'm gonna use some hot glue, put some hot glue on one side of the clothespin there, and on those 4 center palettes, I'm gonna place a clothespin on the top slat right there in the center. Boy, I am saying palette and slat a lot this DIY. Somebody tell me how many times I said each word. Anyway, yes, so that is what I'm gonna do, and I'm only doing that, did I say, to the 4 center palettes. When it's all said and done, you'll have the 4 corner palettes that are empty, but boy, do I have something in mind for those. To paint this, I'm not gonna paint it, but I am gonna use some of Waverly's antique wax and stain it because it's been a minute since I used my favorite antique wax. And this DIY, I want it to have that rustic farmhouse feel. Have I told you that? And this antique wax is gonna give it just that. Dollar Tree has the best spring bouquets ever. Love them. I hauled them a couple weeks ago. I feel like these give any DIY that farmhouse feel just based on the colors. So I took the bunches, cut off the stem a bit, wrapped the stem in some twine there, added a twine bow. You're gonna need 4 of them. So I decided to use 4 different bouquets. And on those corner palettes there that don't have the clothespins, yes, I'm gonna add these. I'm gonna add them diagonally just because why not? Because I want to. If you want yours straight, put yours straight. You're gonna have to shorten that stem a bit, but I wanted mine diagonally because I feel like it's gonna add some, you all know what I'm gonna say, character. Yes. For those 4 center palettes with the clothespins, yep, they're for pictures, and I printed out a bunch of pictures of Winnie and Ibiza. Ibiza is my son's Labradoodle. He is just got the sweetest, kindest, gentlest heart ever. I love him to pieces. Him and Winnie have play dates often, and we just love it when Ray goes to work and we can snatch him up for a few days. And so yes, I printed out a bunch of pictures. Originally, I printed these out using a canvas paper, but realized that these pictures needed just a bit more than the pictures on the palettes with the clothespins. So I went in and matted them using a cream cardstock, and I took some of Dollar Tree's, I guess, decorative scissors and cut the edges just to kind of add a bit more personality. When I adhered the pictures onto the cream cardstock, I did use some foam tape just to kind of elevate it up off the matting, just to give it, again, more character and dimension. Yes. And there you have it. My rustic farmhouse picture holder using Dollar Tree's wood pallets. How cute is this? Who is today's KB Creations Crafter of the Day? It's going out to Jamie, who's bringing to us her recreation of my DIY glue gun holder using Jenga blocks. And I am loving the colors and the sticker pack that you used on this. Thank you so much for sharing your recreation with us today.
I told you, quick, easy, budget friendly, and the outcome was what?
Can I just say it again, please? I know I'm repeating myself. It's got that rustic farmhouse feel that I absolutely love with an outcome that is amazing. It is so stinking cute. I love this DIY. It's gonna go down as one of my favorites. I know I say that a lot, but it really is. I love this one. I hope you all enjoyed today's Dollar Tree DIY with those wood pallets. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And let's get this video to 5,000 likes. Because like I always say, each and every one of your thumbs up and those comments that you do leave down below, they really do help my channel to grow, and it helps YouTube to notice me just a bit more. And for those of you that are sticking around for this end part, I know that there's a lot going on in the world right now, and with a heavy heart, I do say that I'm thinking about the people in Ukraine, and I really can't say much more than that because YouTube will take my video down. But I know in a time like this, some people may ask how I can be uploading when there's so many horrible things going on in the world. And I tell you this, I can continue uploading because I feel like a distraction is needed and there is positivity that needs to be spread in the world. And so all I know to do is to continue being positive and to put a distraction out there for those that may be watching this and are sad, and maybe just kind of taking your mind off of it for a little bit helps. But I don't want you to think that I am not without thought about what's going on in the world, because it is definitely weighing on my heart, and so I'm just trying to stay as positive as I can, and I am keeping all those people in my thoughts and prayers. Until next time, everybody, like I said, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay positive, please. Bye, everybody.